playing a bunch of matches at once. You guys, usually during the conference season, it's 2 matches, and this week you got 3. So what's the mindset? Is there anything different, having to play, a game tomorrow, so early in the week, and then having to play 2 more?
Well, what we did was, even though, we just had a game, we had just had a match on Saturday, and we were, after the match, we talked about it, and we said, we have a match Wednesday, so we have to come back ready to work on Monday for practice. And so that's what we did. We worked really hard yesterday. We went almost a full time, and we normally don't do that. And then today we're just going. We're not going as hard. We're not going to full practice. But we're still gonna try and stay focused the whole time as much as we can, because we got tomorrow, and then we don't have practice for the rest of the week pretty much. So
for the first time this season, you guys have lost back-to-back games, and how do you kind of forget about what happened last week and kind of get back and ready to get back on the court tomorrow?
Well, basically, at practice, we just think about what we know we can do, and we focus on okay, this is what happened in the last 2 matches. This is why we weren't as successful. Maybe we can work on it at practice and just focus on it, so that when it comes to the game time, it just comes to us easily, and we don't have to think about it as much.
You guys are home tomorrow against Pomona, and what has Coach told you about them to get ready tomorrow?
Well, Coach has basically just told us we know how to play a game, and we just learn from all of our mistakes, and we know what we can do, and we know that we are especially against UCSC, she said they know that we are capable of being successful. We are capable of being able to play, because we did take a set from them, and it shows them that we're not just the bottom of the conference or whatever.
Yeah, what's it going to take for you guys team-wise? Obviously any team would love to cut down on the mistakes, but what needs to go right for you guys to get a win tomorrow?
We need to just have a strong start and also a strong finish. We just need to be more consistent and stay consistent as well. Because sometimes we'll have our flashes, sometimes we'll just have these streaks, and then sometimes we'll just let all these mistakes come at once. But what we constantly try to work on at practice is try to minimize those errors in a row and just be working on consistency. Yeah.
All right, I know you come all the way from Hawaii, so what made you want to come and play here volleyball at Humboldt State?
Well, I just really like the environment up here. It's different. It's definitely a different world, and just being away from home makes me appreciate home a lot more. And I also I just really like the people around here, and I really like the campus and the facilities, and I really looked at the whole big picture of it.
And what do you like best about playing volleyball here for Humboldt State and for Coach Kelly Wood?
What I like about best is especially for Coach Kelly, she really loves practice. That's her favorite thing, and she told us that before. And she just loves seeing girls improving every day and just getting better. And that's what I really like about her is she just wants us to get better, and she just wants to see us get better. And she really believes in every single one of us, and she always has confidence going into almost every match we have. She knows that we got it. And what I like playing for Humboldt State is just, I don't know, it's just especially after trying to bounce back from last season, it's pretty fun proving to other teams that this is a different year.
And just one more question. You played against 2 of the preseason conference favorites last week. One, San Bernardino, didn't go so well, but then you played San Diego. First set, it was kind of a blowout, but then the last 3, you were back and forth, competing with basically one of the best teams in the conference. So what improvements and adjustments did you make to really match, one of the best teams?
Well, we really looked upon how we weren't successful against San Bernardino. We basically came to the conclusion that we just beat ourselves, and we made them look a lot better than they really were. So we thought about that, and what we said is we have team meetings before every match, and a lot of us said the same, pretty much similar team goals, and that's to come into the match with more confidence, being more consistent, and to also just keep control of the game, and that's what we showed in that game. Like, we kept more control than we did Thursday night, and like we played with more confidence, which helped us to like execute better than we did Thursday night.
Now, are you comfortable now as a full-time defensive specialist? Are you comfortable now as defensive specialist full-time after being a setter for so many years?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot more comfortable and confident. What really helped was spring season with Coach Kel and Coach Greg, was that they really helped us. Like, they really drilled us with serve receive like every day, and like the first couple practices I was just like, I have never serve received in a long time, like oh my goodness. And then the drills that we would do was just like totally mental, and then I just gained that confidence coming into the season, and then picked it up from there. So I'm getting a lot more comfortable with it now.
Awesome.